return to regular session.
Second.
Mr. Katz?
Yes.
Mr. Cassidy?
Yes.
Mr. Quigley?
Yes.
Okay, quick note for the record, during our executive session, I did, unfortunately, I forgot to mention that I wanted to have our legal counsel, Mr. Mike McCarthy, in our executive session, and I later got a hold of him and invited him in, so that will go well. With that, we still have a few pieces of business to wrap up here. First of all, we have a pay rate to consider.
I move we set the pay for the custodian at $18.74 per hour, effective January 1st, 2010. Paychecks will be issued based on the 14-day period.
Mr. Cassidy, I believe we discussed a different figure.
Well, the motion dies for lack of a second, so feel free to make it.
In that case, I move that we set the pay for the custodian at $18.65 per hour, effective January 1, 2010. Paychecks will be issued based on a 14-day pay period.
Second.
Mr. Katz?
Yes.
Mr. Quigley?
Yes.
Mr. Cassidy?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see.
It would seem.
Okay, we have before us the issue of appointing an IT liaison, trustee liaison for information technology. Any discussion, gentlemen?
I think the idea came up because of several different projects going on in regards, currently with the IT contract, but down the road as well, with document management, looking at other various options from a technology standpoint. So we thought it might be an idea to ensure that we have a trustee involved, making sure that we're going down the right path, and bringing that information to the other trustees.
Okay, I agree. Any further comment, discussion?
Sign it up for the yes. All right. I move that Rock Quigley serve as trustee liaison for information technology for the calendar year 2010.
Second.
Mr. Katz? Excuse me, I'm sorry. Mr. Cassidy?
Yes.
Mr. Katz?
Yes.
Mr. Quigley?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, we have a couple further issues under new business. I move the adoption of the following resolution. This concerns the evaluation of firefighter Hager for participation in the Return to Work program. Resolved that the evaluation by the Return to Work Committee of firefighter Robert Allen Hager for possible participation in the Return to Work program is authorized. Further resolved that the Township Administrator shall report the recommendation of the Return to Work Committee to the Board as soon as possible.
Second.
Mr. Katz?
Yes.
Mr. Cassidy?
Yes.
Mr. Quigley?
Yes.
And finally,
Make a comment, Mr. Chairman.
absolutely, absolutely,
Agreeing of the issue
Yes.
of the purchase order for Julian and Group.
yes.
We can make sure it's hard to have good deliberation on items such as this if we don't have the information in advance. So if I would suggest, Mr. Chairman, that we get this information. I know there are some instances when you have purchase orders that come in last minute. Normally, those are fairly mundane. In a situation like this, if we could have this information just a little further in advance, and I think with deliberation. I didn't receive any of this stuff until tonight. But this is just a suggestion.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
thank you. And I apologize, I met with the firm at 3:30, and with the, I guess, severity of the situation at hand and the expediency is, which has been asked of. I spoke to the chairman prior to the meeting and let him know that I met with Julian Group, Ms. Messner was in attendance. And they emailed the agreement. As soon as I received it, I forwarded it on through email at, I want to say 4 or 5, Ms. Messner, is that one?
I think so.
4 or 5 o'clock, I sent the email out. Actually, probably closer to 5, because we met with them until 4:15. So they hurried back to their office, wrote up the agreement, emailed it, and I forwarded the email. I apologize, it was because of having met with him today.
Okay, thank you.
To get moving, so.
Thank you.
I think that because of the urgent nature of the business that we're talking about, that we do need to move forward. I would make-
I'm not saying I won't move forward. I just want to try and avoid situations
Right.
like that.
Right.
I understand things happen as well.
Right. So I do want to make an exception in this case because of the nature of it and the urgency. With that being said, I would like to move the adoption of the following resolution. Be it resolved that the Board of Township Trustees of Orange Township, Delaware County, Ohio, enter into and execute an agreement with Julian and Group Incorporated for information compilation services concerning payments to certain firefighters. The agreement shall be in the letter form presented to the board and dated February 1, 2010. Be it further resolved that the Township Fiscal Officer shall execute the agreement on behalf of the board. Be it further resolved that the Township Fiscal Officer shall establish a purchase order to Julian and Group, Inc. in an amount not to exceed $5,000 for the purpose of paying the anticipated service cost of such contract.
Second.
Mr. Katz?
Yes.
Mr. Cassidy?
Yes.
Mr. Whitley?
Yes.
Is there any further business to come before the board? If not, this meeting is adjourned.